I looked in the fucking mirror, and I was just like, okay, do I want to die unhappy? No. What makes me the absolute happiest? Stand up. I'm going to do stand up.
Everybody give it up for Max Kestenbaum. Yeah, boy.
My name is Max Kestenbaum, born and raised in Los Angeles. I'm a stand-up comedian. I've been bartending. I've been working in the restaurant industry for my entire adult life, and I got into stand-up comedy when I was 22. I got involved in this project because a gentleman named Justin Fox gave me a phone call, and he was like, hey, I have my own project happening, and he explained it to me, and it was standing on the shoulders of giants and kind of learning from them and how they do what they do and recording it. So he was like, hey, you know, I know you've been doing comedy, and he was like, do you want to? Can I have you be my first kind of person that I interview? I was like, yeah.
A show out there called the Super Dope Show. And through my friend Miranda and Justin, we brought it out here to Happy Village for one night. So give yourselves a round of applause for coming out. We got Portillo's in the back if you're hungry. We got drinks sponsored by San Francisco Rum.
Well, I really found that I am creating a career in comedy currently, because it's a weird thing. In the beginning, you don't start off making any money at all, right? And you just run around start looking to try to book shows. But I got very frustrated with coming at it with my hands out, so I started creating my own shows. And because of that, I've been able to start the process of creating an actual career for myself, because I'm creating dope-ass shows and dope-ass opportunities. So the more opportunities I create for other people, the more opportunities I create for myself.
Man, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I've scoped the demographic in general, and despite looking like a craft beer sommelier, yeah, apparently those people are called Ciceros. I found out, which when I quit comedy, inevitably, I think I'm gonna serial kill all of those.
The things that come out of your mouth during a show, off the cuff, are the funniest, and those are the cracks into your style as a comedian, because everybody starts off modeling who their favorite person is. So, for example, mine is Bill Burr. You know, he's angry, he's from Boston, he's like, fuck this shit, blah, blah. And like, I tried to be like Bill Burr, but I'm not Bill Burr. I'm Max Kestenbaum. He talks about things that get him angry. I talk about awkward experiences in my life, but that came over time.
I talk to people back in their accents. Anybody else do this? I get this from my mom. She's a very lovely lady. But if you ever go to a foreign restaurant with her, she will order in the accent of cuisine you are trying to eat in. Like if you go to a Chinese restaurant, the server's like, hello, welcome to Tin Dragon. How can I help you? My mom's like, yes, my son would like some fly lice.
So it's this like ecosystem, right? That came over time from doing shows. If you want to start your own comedy show, you want to be a producer, first things first, you got to find a venue, and that's relatively difficult because people just don't want to do it. They just don't want to give you a chance. However, if you find a venue anywhere, and like you can literally do comedy in an alley, you just need a light and a microphone, and you have a show.
Yo, this is fucking tight, dude. This is fucking tight.
I actively try to come up with one new line during my performance, because things that you say in the present moment on stage always hit the hardest, and it keeps you present in the room, because you can easily get trapped in just regurgitating the same thing every single time.
Want to go first? Let's go. Quick walk. Yeah. I need you to take it down a notch. Come on, buddy. Hey, guy. Come on, guy. Come on, guy.
I prepare for every show the exact same way. I before a show, I make sure that I work out really hard. That way, all the stress is kind of gone out of my body. Then what I'll do is a couple hours before I get on stage, or even, actually, maybe like a half hour before I get on stage, what I'll do is I'll put out a piece of paper and I'll just write down what bits I'm going to do, just so that for whatever reason, that helps me lock it in my brain. Like, I already know the words, but there's something about writing it down that just kind of like secures me in the material that I'm gonna say. And then before I get on stage, I take 3 deep breaths. I hold for 10 seconds, exhale for 10 seconds, and then they call my name, and it's go time. Like, that's how I prepare.
It's crazy because in jujitsu, like, you're learning how to kill the guy, but at any point in time, there's a dick somewhere on your body. Like,
After the show, I immediately, right the second I get off stage, it's almost like I'm literally replaying in my head, but I also record it. So whether it's right after the show or when I get, like, immediately after the show, I'm thinking about everything that I said. I'm thinking about everything that I did, because it's never the same thing twice. And it's weird. The more you do comedy, the funnier you get, and little itty bitty things pop up, and it's crazy. Then when I get home later, I'll play back my set, and I'll listen to what I said, how I said it, if anything new came out, where the laughs were, if I could have paused somewhere longer, if I could have sped something up. I listened for the all the little minutia of what I was doing.
What would you say, like, the biggest lesson you took away from doing a project like this and coming to Chicago to do a competition?
Biggest lesson I took away from a project like this is fuck it. Do it.